Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Wahab, Rakwa, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles and all the brothers on the highways and byways pushing this truth and sincerity. Also the brothers online. Shalom to the elect. As you can see, you know, as children, as me as a child, we grew up. We grew up in in this wicked kingdom. Not understanding the right way to go. So, we always give all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai for finally waking us up to this truth. Because from children, they tried to destroy us. This is they're set out to destroy the Israelite man, woman, and child. Even from a baby. Instead of women breastfeeding their children, now they've made up a formula. They've made up formulas and stuff like this, which is it's not healthy for our children. So straight away, they mix all this stuff in, and the women shouldn't have been able to breastfeed, but because Esau is the devil, the food and the what we put inside our body is not it's not healthy. So the women ain't able to what's the word? They're not able to produce the breast milk in the way they would as in the old times. And some of you damn women are just too damn lazy, and you breastfeed for a couple of days and then you give up and then decide to go buy some formula, which can, some of these formulas destroy little babies. They lose their hair, they come up with all sorts of rashes. The mum has to go to the shop and, find, say this formula didn't work, so I'm going to try this formula. And my last child, this formula worked for my last child, and now this doesn't work for this child that I've got, So that, and where the breast milk should have been, it's good for all children, So yeah, I just wanted to say, as a child, they've been trying to throw us off, and also when it comes to what we're putting inside our children's heads, and what Esau has created to put inside our children's heads, the programming, the television programs, the school system. And this is just one example, Walt Disney, which is a heathen, Walt Disney's a damn devil, the spirit of Satan, because we understand that Esau has the spirit of Satan, Satan's amongst Esau. And Satan also be amongst our people, and this is what we try to return back to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. But yeah, as you can see, Walt Disney is part of the beast system, and we let our kids, when I was younger, it wasn't as bad, but it was still bad, because we still got programmed by these same things. But we would go outside into the elements and play. We'll climb trees, we'll climb on rooftops, we'd be a bit, wouldn't say naughty children, but, we'd be out there, we'd be having we used to play conquer fights, we used to make up games, there used to be a lot of kids out, 10, 20 kids out. We used to play football, used to play games, climb on roofs, cause a bit of mischief as kids do, But nowadays it's worse, the children are locked in house, and they just got these they got tablets, and they got all these technologies which program our children to be useless and take them out of a right spirit. So they start this from early, so they don't have no good spirit on them. But I'm gonna get some scriptures anyway. But yeah, this is the beast system. As you can see in these Disney movies, you've got they've already got the 666 in the Walt Disney, the way they've designed it. It's got the 666 in it. As you can see, in the Winnie the Pooh, the They've shaped the tree as in like a demon, like with horns. You know, the witch from Sleeping Beauty is, you know, she's holding up the satanic, or she's hailing Satan with her hand, and that's what we see a lot of in this place. And it's just, you know, little things and indications that we are in the beast system, and this is what our children are watching. You know, this is Ecclesiastes 1:9. The things that have been, it is which shall be, and which is done. So like, let me start again. It's Ecclesiastes 1:9. The thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. So there's nothing new under the sun. You know, we going around continuing to not break these curses, you know, and be under this system. And they've been trying from day one to do this to us. I was on it was late night, flicking through the television. Slacking. I was flicking through the television set. And then even, you know, this channel called Pop, which is popular for children nowadays. You know, they got like a guy. The first thing I saw, and that's why I took a picture of it. You know, it was like a demon hand coming out the guy with red eyes. So, you know, they show you as you know, this place and pretty much everything you watch, man, is based on these scriptures, man. There's nothing that the scriptures don't miss out. And this is why we need to watch what our kids are watching, man. You got your damn kids glued to the television set, and that's the condition that these things put you in. You know, they put you in a trance, you know. And this is why your kids start rebelling as they get older, because you've just fed them with pure garbage inside their brain, confusion and programming, where we need to program our children in these scriptures, you know. As you can see, this is the movie called Witches, which was a big movie, and it still is today, which I watched as a kid. But I put this picture up here because you can see the craftiness. So like, you can see the craftiness of these damn devils, because, you know, when I was a kid, I never noticed. But as you get older, you know, and especially me coming to this truth, you know, and walking circumspectly, and you know, looking out for certain signs and stuff, you realize half of these damn so-called witches, you know, are men, and that still is part of witchcraft. You know, all these rainbow gang, you know, transformers, you know. But half of these so-called women that were meant to be witches, they're all men, man. If you take a closer look, you know, these are all men, you know. So yeah, this is the sort of craftiness these devils pull, man. So there was, as children, these are meant to be children's movies, you know. And who makes a children's movie called Witches, man, unless you've got some kind of wickedness agenda for the kids to get into, you know. And this is why a lot of people doing them Halloweens and that. And in this same movie, as you can see in the background, you know, they're hailing Satan, you know. And this is like, this was caught. I caught this, like, you wouldn't catch it if you was just watching the movie normally. But if you kind of just pay attention, you can see, you know, there's a so-called whatever that is in the background. I don't even know what that is, you know, holding up to, you know, hailing Satan, man. And this is what our kids, this is what we letting our kids watch, you know. So we need to be careful, and because this place, we understand, is given to the hands of the wicked, man. And this is why this place needs to be destroyed. Yeah, this is Genesis 6:5. And the Most High saw the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of him, of the thoughts of his heart, was only evil continually. So the thoughts of man in this place is just evil and wicked continually. It's Ezekiel 7:5. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, thy power and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. And this is what we see, man. This place is nothing but evil, you know. Ain't no good in this earth, man. The only thing good that's coming out of this place is the elect of Israel, and the one third of Israel. That's gonna be the only good. Everyone else is wicked. Everyone else is getting up to wickedness. You know, thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. It's only slacker. This place is evil continually, man. They don't know how to do good. And same with you grown-ups that are worshipping all your idols, worshipping these so-called celebrities, which all they are to do is to put you in a satanic spirit. And this is what people are. They're in that evil satanic spirit. And they got the, Salakia. They got, they're throwing up the satanic hand sign, hailing Satan. You got popes. I don't even know who these devils are, man, but you got the popes, and I bring this out before as well. Look, everyone holds up these satanic signs, and you want Rihanna to be your idol, and I love her, she's great, and she's such a great role model, but she's satanic, man. She's got damn demons on her, man. The first so-called black president, man. He's gonna do nothing but greatness for us, man. He's a satanic demon, man. He's a Hamite as well, so he's not even our people anyway. And then you got people, all these artists and these movie stars and all that. They're all in the same agenda, man. Wickedness continually, man, and that's why the Most High flooded this place, man. And he's gonna do it again, and he's gonna do it without warning. He's gonna come like a thief in the night, man. It's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late, man. You want to keep getting wrapped up in your foolishness. Like, you're going to get what's coming to you, man. You heard that before, man. All these so-called celebrities that you guys are into, and it's your best celeb, and you like all their movies and stuff, man. They're satanic, man. All they're doing is putting demons on you. That's what they're doing. We already know he's a demon. Your Hollywood, but he starred in Annie, the musical, man. He's done good, man. His stand-up was good now, man. He's a demon, man. From way back in the 90s and that, he's been dressing up in women's clothing, which is an abomination to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. These people worship Baphomet, man. They worship Satan. And these women are witches, man. All these women, these so-called women, celebs and all that, they all witches out here, man. These women are witches, man. So our brothers need to watch out who they, what women they're dealing with as well, man. Because there's pure nothing but witchcraft going on in here, man. Satanic worship, and Satan dwells in the flesh of certain bodies, man. So we need to be careful. This is Exodus 22:18. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. So, according to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man, you'll get put to death if you're practicing any kind of that witchcraft. So all these people you see that I just flick through, any of those back in the day, man, you would have got put to death instantly, man. Off with your head, Most High's not ramping, man, and this is what he's coming back to do, man. It says, I've not come to send peace on earth but a sword, man. So a lot of you gotta go. A lot of you have to go. This is Deuteronomy 18:10. There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughters to pass through the fire, or that useth divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch. So all that witchcraft and that, man, is going off, That's satanic. It's demonic. And this is just a quick thing, when I looked up what would happen to witches back in the day. Many face capital punishment for witchcraft, either by burning at the stake, hanging, or beheading. So I say off with your head, man. Even back in the day, and not that long ago, if you was found to be doing any kind of witchcraft, you'll get burnt, or you'll get hung, or you get beheaded. And that's capital punishment is the legally authorized killing of someone as a punishment of crime, So you're legally allowed to do that. And this witchcraft is real, man. You people don't think witchcraft is real. A lot of women practice this witchcraft and stuff, man. Let me get Revelations. Okay, I'll get 14 and 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or on his hand, The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb, presence of Yahushai. So it's not a good look for anyone who wants to be on that side of things. You won't get that mark, you know, because all these people I showed you, they're gonna be more than willing, man. If they haven't got it already, they're gonna be more than ready to get that thing, you know. It's not gonna be a problem for them, man. And if you ain't got the right spirit on you, you gonna get it too, man. It's easy to say you ain't gonna get this, you ain't gonna get that, man. But when you start, when hunger strikes and all that stuff come, yeah, you're gonna be you're gonna be swift to go get these things, man. When you're offered a certain amount of goods and stuff like that, man, you're gonna be swift to go get these things. But you know, fire and brimstone is coming to those people that do get that thing, man. You ain't gonna escape. So yeah, back to the point quickly. You know, Proverbs 22:6, it says, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." So we need to be checking how we feed our children, and I'm not talking about food. And I could be, you know, you can put it down to food, man. What we're putting in the children's mind is what I'm getting at, though. You know, we need to be watching what we're putting in the children's mind, you know, because it's gonna be our fault. Because we are responsible for our children. Ultimately, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai owns us all. But we were meant to train up our child, like it says. Train up our child in the way he should go. And when he is old, he will not depart from it. So we need to be teaching our children from very young, from babies, how to move in this place. We can't just be letting them sit down in front of the screen and let them be programmed by this wickedness and put all these satanic energies, because believe it or not, and you've seen horror movies and that, energies come through the television. There's all different energies everywhere, man, and they be coming out the television set, you know, all these electrical technology and all that, man. They all pass through energy, man. This is why they got these 5G towers up here and stuff like that, you know, just to increase in that, man. And you know, they got a lot of stuff to come, you know. So we need to be wise in our walk and understand what we're doing out here. So yeah, that's what I wanted to get. On that note, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Shalom.